Surrender instead of resist. Written and narrated by Sister Charity Lombardo. If you're anything like me, you don't handle chaos well. My first instinct in the midst of chaos? Freak out. Next, tell people I'm freaking out. Then, take things into my own hands. Woman up, power through, or at least try. If you're nodding in agreement, you know none of this really works. Why, when I have the Most High God on my side, do I try to control chaos myself? God says, be still and know. But let me tell you, not my forte. I don't have a long attention span, I'm not patient, and sitting is like my least favorite thing. On top of that, bad as it sounds, sometimes I have a hard time believing that what I don't think is possible really is possible with Him. Lately, He's been sending me this message from all sides. I feel Him telling me to loosen my grip, that it's easier for Him to mold me if I surrender instead of resist. It reminds me of a dream my mom had a few years ago when my family was going through a perfect storm. Sister Flo's words: I had a dream that Dad, Chet, and I were waiting in our Jeep at a service station without our seatbelts on. Suddenly, the car took off, flying backward through a brick wall at over 120 miles per hour through crowded city streets. People and cars were everywhere. I was in the back seat, and I said to them, hold on, just hold on. About a minute later, we backed right into a parking space that was perfectly placed for us, and we didn't even have to pay the meter. I was so excited, I ran outside telling everyone, did you see what God just did for us? And the parking was free. Then she added, and by the way, it was a spot on the corner with no one in front of us, which told me that He will open up a way when it's time to move forward. Wow is right. Now, if you know Sister Flo, you know she plays harp and piano in New York City where it's practically impossible to find parking. Like ever. Yet God always answers her prayer and opens up a spot, which is why this dream is so cool. God spoke to our family in a way that was totally unique to us. But allow me to point out a few hidden gems He snuck in there. I like to think these are for you. Flying backward equals have faith even though you can't see. The parking space was free, which equals He paid for our sins. Hold on, just hold on, which equals stay close to God when you don't know what to do. The spot was perfectly placed, which equals His will and timing is perfect and always the best for us. At the end of the dream, we were still, which equals He calms our stormy waters. My hope is that you remember this dream when you're feeling out of control, that you wouldn't freak out like my first instinct, but relax in His peace, knowing it's not just luck that steers us out of chaos, but His masterful hands that gently guide us through.